Mr. Clay Well.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ham. How are you doing this lovely day?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a long week, but it's been a good week.
Well, for some people.
Yeah.
For others, not so much.
Yeah. There are some people that are in down a little south of us that are in bad shape this week.
Oh, yeah. I got some family down there. They're fortunately, most of them came out okay. Just they were without power for about a day or so. But most of them came out. No flood damage to anybody down there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. What area are they in? Are they in the Houston area? Or are they more so like the Austin?
Two of them are more up around College Station,
Yeah.
Texas A&M University, and then one I think is in, can't remember if it's Galveston or Alvin.
Oh,
I can't remember, but the ones down there in Galveston or Alvin, whichever the community is that they live in, it's they were a little more hard hit. They were the ones without power for about a day or so, but fortunately they had water up to their lawn,
but it stayed there.
It didn't get in the house.
That's good.
They had a little bit of a leak from the chimney. The little topper
Yeah.
blew off their chimney.
So just a little bit of water coming in
So
that way.
they had a little bit of leakage coming in through that, but other than that, they got away pretty clean.
Lucky is what they were.
Yeah, and
Lucky.
then it came up here and dumped some rain over the Friday, Saturday. And
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
a little bit of flooding up here from it too.
Yeah. Bowling Green got hit a little bit, and then a few of the creeks around here I saw were up a little bit.
Yeah, over in Metcalfe County, I think part of the school flooded over there.
Oh yeah. There was three counties that were out of school on Friday due to flooding and things like that. So, and then a little bit of wind that we got off of it here. It did a little damage at the house there too, with busting the table on the back porch, the glass out of my table.
Yeah,
So
you were telling me about that.
yeah, so fun, lots of fun. Good old
yeah.
Harvey Wallbanger, right?
And then apparently there's another one getting ready to hit Florida.
Yeah.
Irma or something like that, I think.
Yeah,
is it?
it's category 3 right now. And,
Hopefully it's not as bad.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, the Caribbean. It's kind of like bullseyeing the Caribbean at the moment. So not good. But
But today was a pretty day.
today was gorgeous.
Yeah. Went out and did a little bicycle ride this afternoon.
Yeah,
Stretched my legs a little bit.
good deal. Yesterday would have been a good day for it if it wasn't so rainy. But I'm saying the temperature was amazing yesterday, like low
The temperature was good
60s.
yesterday, yeah.
It was so nice.
It was nice.
But yeah, so yeah, indeed. I hate that for the people that are down south of us, and I hope that they recover quickly.
I think they will.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they're Texans.
I've been watching one of my, I'm on the internet all the time watching stuff, and one of the things I watch Twitch. People play video games all day, and I watch people play video games. But anyway, they were organizing an event. It's called Games Done Quick, and it's people. What they do, they speed run games.
Speed run.
Excuse me, yeah. So they take all these games. Like one of the ones I can remember is like Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
They can get all the stars in like right around an hour.
Oh wow.
So that's just the kind of, they do like a whole bunch of different games though. There's hundreds of different games that they do.
Yeah.
But so anyway, they organize the Games Done Quick event. They usually only do them twice a year, in the summer and in the winter. And they donate all of the donations they receive. They put that money towards a charity.
Oh, that's
usually,
awesome.
Usually I
Awesome.
think it's Doctors Without Borders, but this one they organized specifically for Harvey. They just organized it in like 2 or 3 days. They had this weekend. They had all 24 hours, both days. People running games, and
That's pretty awesome.
I think just before you got here, I was watching it, and they just had kicked over $200,000 raised.
Hey, that's awesome right there. $200,000. I mean, we're talking billions that are, I'm sure that are lost down there, but anything and everything is helping. So
well, they're putting all their funds towards the Houston Food Bank,
that's really good.
which provides, according to the Houston Food Bank's literature, they can provide 3 meals a day for $1.
Oh wow,
So
very cool.
600,000 meals.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
Yeah. So hopefully that can help some people out down there.
No kidding. So yeah, thoughts go out to those people, and keep up the good work. Everyone that's out there working, to help people recover from this. The floods, have devastated entire cities. So just,
Right.
yeah, it's a bad time down there. So.
Yeah, I saw some pictures on the interstates down there that had like the clearance signs for semis, like 13 feet, and the water was like right at the bottom of the signs and stuff.
We were in class the other day. Some of the kids were talking about, that they hadn't seen a whole lot about it. So I just pulled up, 4 or 5 pictures from that, and one of them was a shot of the interstates. There was a semi there, and the water was up to the windshield. So yeah, it was, and that really just kind of, that brought it home for them because they know the size of a semi. So they were able to look at that and go, "Oh my God, the water is that deep." And I'm like, "Yeah, they're traveling by boat right now. They're not."
Yeah, and where they've already had the water receding some.
Yeah,
I saw pictures today of a van.
Yeah,
like just a full-size van that had
the
propeller skid marks down the top of the van where 2 different boats had driven over top of it.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I was like, wow, that's some deep water right there.
You're not kidding. And you think about the water is bad enough, but all of the things that's in that water. I mean, you've got an entire city's infrastructure that is, it's inundated and flooded. So anything that was in pipes is now out of pipes, and it's in that water. So anybody that's in it is risking their life that way as well. Illness and things like that. So
right.
I mean, it's just we look at it and we think, oh God, that's a lot of water, but when you really start thinking about all of the things that it's affected and what that water means for people, it's unreal.
Yeah, and they're saying it could take a few weeks for the water levels to recede fully and things to get back to normal, and then they can begin all the cleanup, and so it's going to be a long time still.
Yeah. And the sad thing too is, I mean, this time of year we're getting ready to head into fall, into winter, and I know they don't get hit with that nearly like we do, but it is typically a wetter time of year. So I mean, rains are going to fall and continue to fall, from time to time. So bad time for those people. Yeah. Bad time.
And thankfully, we didn't get it any worse than what we did here. So
yes, yeah, I'm very thankful for that. But But yeah, it's terrible for those that did get hit hard, though.
Yeah, everybody down there, keep hanging in.
Yep. Yeah, we're thinking of you up here.
Yep.
Anything we can do.
Thoughts are with you.
So, last episode, we talked about getting old.
Yep. Pretty old.
Mm-hmm. Falling apart at the seams and all that kind of stuff. So, I thought this time, what about just maybe talking a little bit about some of the things that we enjoyed during our childhood, since we're old now and we look back on those golden days. And
oh, you mean like when I was your age?
Yeah, back in those days, So I thought maybe let's talk about like cartoons and things, and from when we were children. Cartoons that I don't know. It just seems like the cartoons today they don't live up to the standard that I set for cartoons, and I know my kid's going to say the same thing, but I've watched a lot of cartoons over the past few months now, and
right, I'm sure you have.
So,
but then again, the cartoons you're watching are generally going to be geared
for
small, younger kids.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I'm watching like Disney Junior stuff,
right?
So, but then again, even with that, it flips over to advertise for other things, and some of it is okay, but some of it is like, I can't believe that they're producing this. It's pretty bad. So
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think back on my childhood, some of the cartoons that we watched or I watched as a child, man, they were like worlds better. I think. Now, of course, I may be looking at them through rose-tinted glasses.
I was going to say, were they, or is that rose-colored glasses?
Yeah, I mean, that may be, but still, it seems like they were so much better. And I've actually tried to go back and hunt up a few of these cartoons over the past few weeks. And there's been a couple that have been okay. Then there's a couple that I've thought, man, yeah, I can't wait to watch that. And then get about an episode in and think, dear God, I can't believe I watched that.
How did I ever sit through the why? Like, what was wrong with me that I thought this was good?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have shattered those illusions myself.
So I put together, a little list of, some cartoons that I used to, or that I liked as a kid, and I would like to hear, kind of what you think as well, as far as, a few of the cartoons that you liked as a kid. Do you want to start us off, or do you want me to? How do you want to do this tonight?
Okay, well, I'll tell you, we agreed this list thing, so that's what I did. I will say that my list is not necessarily the list of cartoons that I thought were the best when I was a kid.
Okay.
They are the cartoons that I look back now and think are the best. So there were some cartoons.
Sense.
There were some cartoons I watched as a kid that I have gone back and tried to watch and was like, "Dear God, this is so bad."
They get pretty atrocious, don't
they? So
they?
they get off the list here. But these are the cartoons that I think about. Now thinking that they're good.
Okay, I can see that, and I did the same thing. I looked at the cartoons that I thought were good from years ago. I've looked at some of the ones that and the ones that I always go to, the ones that I think, okay, this is the cartoon that I watched all the time, and it was really good. And then again, I've gone back and I've tried to watch a couple of episodes of some of these, and I go, oh my God,
so bad.
Yeah, they're pretty rough.
So
some
bad.
of them are.
Yeah, some of them are pretty terrible.
So
who wants to go first? You want me to go first? I'll go first.
Go
I'll
ahead.
go first. Okay, so I'm just going to give you my top 5. All right.
Okay.
We'll run them down one at a time. We'll talk about them a little bit here. So my number 5 here was Animaniacs.
Okay, that's your top.
That's my number 5.
Okay, so you're gonna start at the
That's
bottom
my
and work
number
your way
5.
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got to build a little tension for the audience.
Okay. Hey, I understand.
But yeah, my number 5 is Animaniacs. It's set the Warner siblings in Burbank, California, on the Warner Studios lot. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot were the 3 siblings' names, 2 brothers and a sister. And it was just their crazy antics when they would escape the water tower that they lived in and go nuts. And the show, through quite a few spinoffs, Pinky and the Brain spun off from this. There was, now I'm blanking. There was a couple more spinoffs from this, I think. At least one more with the old squirrel.
Right? Slappy?
Slappy? No, was it Slappy?
Is it Slappy the squirrel?
I don't remember. But there was an older, lady squirrel. I think she had her own little spinoff show. But it was just great. And there's stuff in there that you go back and watch now, and you're like, how did they sneak this past the censors?
Yeah, because they got racy.
Some of their stuff did. Yeah, the one that comes to mind is when they're playing detectives, and one of them's like, how about you fingerprints? And Dot's like, I don't think so. And it shows Prince, the artist Prince, and she's like, no.
Yeah, I mean, and here's
and as a kid, I didn't get it, but now I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, those are little hat tips to the adult in the room, because they get to go, wait, what did they just say?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
yeah.
I remember that show as well. Crazy things that went on. And I didn't understand, and I don't know why they chose Wacko's voice to sound like Ringo Starr. He had this voice that was just
now, are you thinking Wacko or Yakko?
Yakko or Wacko?
Wacko was the one that kind of talked like this.
Yeah, he sounded like Ringo Starr.
That was Wacko.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Wacko. Yeah, he sounded like Ringo Starr, and I don't know. I don't know why they chose that, because he's the only one of them that really had that type of an accent. But
right.
Yeah. So
well, he was the one that did a lot of the physical gags too.
He did. Very true. But I don't know. I don't know why they would choose that. I equate Animaniacs to being almost the Monty Python of cartoons, sketch comedy type. I guess cartoon. I don't know. It was good though. I do have to say that's one that I still go back and if I catch an episode here or there, I still find myself chuckling at it, and especially at the things that I didn't get as a child.
Right. Right. And a lot of the songs were really neat too, like the countries song.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And
where
we
they go
used
through
to,
all the countries in the world.
we used to drive Dad insane. Do you remember Anvilania? It was
No.
this. Okay, so in one of the skits, they go to this country called Anvilania, and anvils would fall from the sky just randomly. And they had this song that they would sing. It was their national anthem. Okay, are you ready? It would go.
Hit
It would go. Anvilania, Anvilania. And it was just this droning, and we would do that. My brother and I would do this going around the house, and Dad would be like, "Shut up, stop doing that," and drive him insane. But yeah, yeah. Good
So
Lord, good times.
it was a great show. It ran for, I believe, almost 80 episodes. You can pick it up now on four DVD set,
Right?
4 box sets. It was, during its run, it was the second most popular children's show for ages 2-11 and 6-11, right behind Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So,
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that is really awesome.
Yeah. It ran for,
wouldn't have-
I'm sorry, it ran for almost 100 episodes.
I wouldn't
Ran
have
for
thought
99
that
episodes.
Power Rangers would have outdone it, but then again, that
Power
was
Rangers was huge.
it was a huge thing, and I
we
guess
were just too old to get in on it.
yeah,
but-
we were. That was like the next, like that was my little brother's thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because I just completely was lost.
Kids
on
that were like 4 to 5 years younger than us, that's where they hit.
Yep.
But I just thought this show was really good. And even looking back, I think it still holds up. Some of the spinoff, Pinky and the Brain almost made my list
Really?
because that show I thought was great too. But
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I watched those segments of Animaniacs, but
right.
if I were thinking Animaniacs, the ones that I remember thinking and really enjoyed, I really enjoyed Elmira, the little girl, that would
Give everybody a hug.
Yeah, I enjoyed those. I remember the squirrel. I remembered Good Feathers. Good Feathers were awesome. The pigeons, I loved those guys. But yeah, that was the parts of it that I thought was awesome. And then of course anything that the
Joe Pesci pigeon.
Yeah, exactly.
What about a clown? Here to amuse you?
I loved it. Loved it. Those were so good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Animaniacs was a pretty awesome one. All right, so you want to hit my bottom of the list there?
Fire it up this way.
Okay, the one that I put at number 5, and I don't know why, because I really, 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 really liked this cartoon as a kid. I think it's because I've gone back and watched a couple episodes. Was The Real Ghostbusters. Loved that.
That was pretty good.
That cartoon.
I can recall a few episodes just right off.
Yeah.
Just from hearing you say it, there's a couple that just
Instantly pop into your head. A couple of the characters that they are, I guess the ghosts that they were after, like to this day hold up, and I'm like, they were awesome characters. But I've gone back and I've watched it, and the animation is pretty atrocious.
well,
The voice acting is pretty atrocious. The plots are pretty atrocious, but it's
more of a character show.
it is a character show. And I was a Ghostbusters fanatic when I was a kid. So the movies translated well to those characters on screen on Saturday mornings, and I loved that show. So
Right on.
my favorite, I guess, villain was this creature that they called Sam Hain. And he was just wicked. He lived in like kids' closets, and that's the way he would travel from closet to closet. And dude, he was like, I had nightmares about that thing. He was pretty awesome.
I don't think I remember that one. I remember the one that pops to my head when I think of the Real Ghostbusters is the Bridge Troll.
Oh yeah, the bridge troll.
Party.
Yeah, he was good too.
That's the one I always think of. But yeah, it was a pretty good show. I don't think I would have put that on. I mean, well, it's not on my top 5, but
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
mean, like I said, it was one of mine, simply because, I mean, it was one of those that I guess I identified with,
right.
and yeah. So the Sam Hain character looked like, I've got a picture of it pulled up here. He had like a purple cloak, pumpkin head,
Yeah,
and
Halloween.
yeah, Halloween.
Right.
He was awesome, and then the other character that was amazing. I'm thinking of two. I'm sure I'm confusing these two. Sam Hain was this one, that the Halloween one. The other one was the Boogeyman. That's the one that traveled from closet to closet.
Oh, the
Now,
boogeyman's
that
gonna
one
get
was,
you.
oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. He was pretty amazing. The fact that they were able to put something like that in a children's cartoon, I'm sure it gave all kinds of people nightmares for a long time.
Well, I gotta tell you now, the movie, the first Ghostbusters movie, when I was a kid, went and watched it in theaters, absolutely terrified me. I made my mom take me out of there.
Yeah.
I made my mom take me out of there. We had to leave the theater.
Oh,
I
wow.
I couldn't sit and watch it.
Why?
It just scared me.
The first movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I loved the first movie. I thought the first, like, the first encounter where, the ladies in the library. And
Oh, yeah, that terrified the hell
she's
out of
like,
me.
shh.
Right.
And then, does the roar.
That's your plan, Ray?
Dude.
Grab her?
Oh, my God. From that point, I was hooked.
Oh, that terrified
Hooked.
me. And then like later on with all of them going loose downtown and everything.
Yeah, I
that's-
loved it.
That scared me to death, dude. I couldn't deal.
So, yeah, that's the bottom of my list right there. So,
Right on.
Yeah.
It was a decent show too. It ran for quite a while too.
It
I
did.
think.
It did. It did.
And
It was a
they
few
spawned
seasons.
the Kool-Aid flavor off of that.
oh, yeah.
So,
The high C flavor.
No, it was
Ecto Cooler. You remember that? I
No.
guess they had a Kool-Aid flavor as well.
yeah,
But
Ecto Cooler Kool-Aid. I remember.
and then they
But I
had a
don't remember
high C. Like, actually, it was over at a buddy's house, and he has some Ecto Cooler High C in his refrigerator where they did the re-release for the new movie. And
I just thought that was the Kool-Aid. I didn't know they.
Yep,
Right on.
pretty good stuff.
Right on.
All right. So, what did you put in a number 4 slot?
My number 4 was from a little later on in my life,
Okay.
and I'll give you a little hint here.
Oh God.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead, man.
Oh my God.
That was my number 4. It ran for 6 seasons when I was in late middle school, probably up through high school.
Right.
Let me get the exact dates here. Yeah, 92 through 96.
Awesome.
And I graduated in 97. So there you go. And I mean, come on. If you don't know Beavis and Butthead, they're 2 idiots.
To say the least.
They're in high school. All they want to do is hang out and watch music videos. They get into all these crazy situations. It created by the anonymous Mike Judge,
Mike Judge, King of the Hill, right?
King of the Hill, Office Space,
Yeah.
Idiocracy, the new show that's running right now, Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's Mike Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's a genius for this kind of content. But I'm pretty sure he did all the voices on this. I mean, he started on Liquid Television.
Right.
Beavis and Butthead started on there. Office Space started in Liquid Television. But yeah, anyway, so I loved it back in the day. I wasn't a big fan of most of the videos that they were watching
No,
during
I
the cartoons.
wasn't either. I wasn't
But
either.
I would just kind of tune out, drop out when they were watching music videos most of the time. But they were watching stuff like Detachable Penis and Henry Rollins and
Oh my God, detachable piece.
it's
I've
just
forgotten about that.
Such bad music.
Okay, so do you remember your first experience with Beavis and Butthead? Like the first thing that you ever saw?
I don't know.
I vividly can
don't-
remember.
I don't really. I remember watching the show, but I don't remember the first one I watched. No.
So I remember we went on vacation to Daytona. and we like it was my family and then my aunt and uncle and their kids. We went to this hotel, and we got there at the night that, I guess whatever night it came on, Friday night, Saturday night, whatever night it came on. And I distinctly remember wanting to get to the hotel and watch this show because we didn't have access to it at home. There was a time there where my dad did the whole satellite dish thing for a long time.
Oh yeah, we did too.
And,
we lived out in the sticks.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has the big giant satellite dish, and you had to like tune it in and all that kind of stuff. And he we had access to things like Much Music, the Canadian MTV, but we didn't have like MTV because he wouldn't buy the video cipher, the box. So like we had these odd things that we would watch, like Telemundo and all this kind of garbage. Yeah.
¿Por qué no?
I know. There was this little mouse show that was on that I don't know why I don't speak Spanish now. So, but anyway, so I remember thinking, man, if we get to the hotel room though, I'm going to get to watch Beavis and Butthead. And when we got there, like the show was just getting ready to come on. Like me and my brother like ran to the room, and that was what we did. We sat there and we watched an episode, the first episode that we had ever got to see of Beavis and Butthead. And I can remember Mom and Dad sitting down in there and watching part of it with us. And they were like, "This is
most likely leaving the room."
Well, they were like, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life." And they went out. I think they went down to the pool and left me and Chris up there to watch the rest of Beavis and Butthead. And that was my first experience with them, and it was pretty epic, I must say, because it was something that was just kind of taboo. You weren't supposed to be watching this as a kid. So,
right,
yeah, it was good though, very good.
Yeah, I liked it, and I never was a huge fan of it, but I think a lot of the stuff in it stands up today just because Mike Judge is a genius.
Right.
So I think a lot of the stuff they dealt with in the show, however immaturely they dealt with it,
it's still relevant.
It's still relevant.
Yeah, a lot of it is. Yeah.
That was my number 4. What you got? What's your number 4?
Okay, my number 4 is X-Men, the animated series. Yeah. X-Men animated series was one of those series that, it ran for 5 seasons. And those 5 seasons were going on from 92 to 93, or 92, 93-ish. Or no, I shouldn't say that. 92. Started somewhere around 92 and ran up through, I guess it would be 92 to 97.
So it was, seasons, yeah.
So this was right like late middle school and through my high school.
Right.
So during that time period, Mom was going to college. She was getting her degree. She had gone back to school to get her teaching degree, and Dad was a school bus driver, so he would drop me and my brother off first thing, and we were home in time to catch X-Men. And I would typically be like, we'd get inside, we'd have time to throw together a sandwich, grab a bag of chips, sit down, and that was the way we like spent our afternoon, was watching X-Men. And dude, they were really, really good.
It was a good show. The reason it didn't make my list is exactly what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
I was pretty much always the last kid off the bus.
So it was just going
my
off.
My bus rides were usually in the neighborhood of an hour to an hour and a half long.
Right.
Depending on exactly where we lived.
Right.
So I never got to see it.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. I didn't read comics a lot as a kid. I
didn't either.
They just weren't really available. So I didn't get to have the comics. So the way I got introduced to a lot of these Marvel characters was through X-Men. And the animation was decent. Storylines were decent. And they always seem to have like a new character that they would throw in almost every episode because they're mutants. Well, they can do all kinds of things.
The universe is huge too.
Yeah, so it was really good, and that's where my love for the X-Men come from.
Right on.
So I spent my like I say, middle school and high school years watching that cartoon.
Your formative years.
Formative years, indeed.
Right. Moving on up. My number 3. You're gonna notice a theme here with mine.
Okay.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Oh yeah, those were really good.
I like that show. Chippendale, Monterey Jack,
Yeah. Gizmo. Not Gizmo.
Wait,
Not Gizmo. Wasn't Gizmo. What was her name?
Gadget.
Gadget.
Yeah.
That was it. Gadget.
Gadget's a whole different show starring Sally. Fields.
Sally Fields, yeah. Yeah, Gadget. Yeah.
And the little fly. What was the little fly's name?
I don't remember.
you remember?
It just buzzed around.
But he was like super duper strong.
He was super strong. I mean, he's a fly. He can lift he's like an ant with
Hold on,
wings.
let's see. We gotta see if we can find it here. Oh no.
Yeah, that was a good show though. Zipper, yes, that's right.
Zipper. Gadget hack wrench. Yeah, and Monterey Jack. Cheese.
Oh, I know. All he'd have to do was get that whiff of cheese. His tail would all go all crazy
Kinky.
kinky and then he would be it was that thing where the odor would grab him by the nose and
pull it. Yeah.
and he would float to it.
Voiced by two of Monterey Jack, the character, was voiced by two different people, both of which are super mega rock stars in the voiceover community.
Really?
Yeah. Peter Cullen,
Oh yeah.
aka Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
and Jim Cummings.
I don't know who that is.
We'll talk about him again later.
Okay. All right.
We'll talk about him again later, I promise.
Okay.
Surprisingly to me though, this show only ran for 2.5 seasons effectively.
Though it seemed like there was a lot more episodes than just 2.5 seasons.
Well, it was picked up as a daily run.
Oh, okay.
So there were a lot of episods in
But just
in
a
that
couple of seasons
short time.
worth. Okay.
But there was it's officially listed as 3 seasons. But the second season is the bulk of
Right.
it, 47 episodes in the second
Holy
season.
cow, that's a bunch of episodes.
Yeah. And then season 1 only had 13 and season 3 only had 5. But a season and a half kind of split between 3
Right.
television seasons. But yeah.
It was a good show. It was a really good show. That was one of those, for me, that was one of those shows that was just kind of like a zone out, a checkout show. You didn't have to think about it. Everything was just laid out in front of you. It was just a fun watch.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, those were good. Those were really good. Yeah, I liked the Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
I thought it was a great show.
Yeah, there was a few in that Disney wheelhouse that were good. So we'll talk, but I'm sure we'll touch on some more of those things. So, all right. So my number 3 slot. This was one that reaches way back. Yeah. And
don't go too far back. You might not reach me.
Well, no, I guarantee you've watched these. It's the Scooby-Doo series, like the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Loved those. Like I can sit down and watch those.
What about the 13 Ghosts? No, just the original?
I'll take either. I'll take pretty much anything. I love the Scooby-Doo character. I love all of Shaggy and Velma, and it's all of those characters are awesome. And to this very day, that's
Scrappy. What about Vincent Price?
Vincent Price. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we're cool.
Scrappy could take or leave.
He got on a lot of people's nerves.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't like the 13 Ghosts because of Scrappy, because he was a pretty main character in it. So that's why I was asking.
Like I say, I could take him or leave him simply, and I didn't do like the where they were the kids, the
Oh yeah,
none of that stuff.
Red herring.
Yeah, none of that. But
I remember it, but I didn't really watch it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're talking like the old, Where Are You, Scooby-Doo's Where Are You series. I loved all of those. And then even like the short like movies where they always had like, Scooby-Doo meets Batman and Robin, and Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters.
I was just laughing about that.
Yeah.
Because you said it, and I just think Chris Rock. What's it gonna take to get a black man on the Scooby-Doo to the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it though. Yeah, those series were so campy and fun, and I don't know, they're just
You know what really always
iconic
struck
and
home with me
stylized.
about Scooby-Doo?
What's that?
As an adult looking back on the show,
Right?
the show teaches you that all the monsters are people.
That's true. This is very true. It was always a mask.
It was always just a guy,
Yeah, it was just some dude doing something that
or
he wasn't
a
supposed to
woman.
be doing. Yeah.
Usually a guy, but all the real monsters are just people.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. And a
What
sandwich
better-
a sandwich can fix anything.
And a couple of Scooby snacks.
And a Scooby snack. So, yeah. So, but yeah.
I mean, what better life lesson is there for kids? People are the real monsters.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean-
right. You're right. Such a good show. Such a good animated show.
The animation was not so great, but the voice act, I mean, come on, they had Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, right there. That's all you really have to say. And then all of the special guests that they would get were amazing.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Adam West.
Abbott and Costello.
They had Abbott. I don't remember that.
Abbott and Costello.
I was a huge Abbott and Costello fan back in the day.
Scooby Doo meets Abbott and Costello. Then they did all of like the monsters, the classic monsters: Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy.
So they ripped off all the Abbott and Costello movies.
They did. I mean, they were kind of that. Yeah. I mean, they were the animated, leg of that. It was really, really, really good. So yeah, that's my number 3 slot.
Right on. Moving up to my number 2. And here we'll go. I'll go ahead and spiel my little thing here before I get my number 2.
Okay.
So what you might notice is a lot of my cartoons come from the Disney afternoon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what time I would usually get home, right when that was starting. So they ran DuckTales, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and Darkwing Duck
Oh yeah.
in that order. And on the airing schedule, that's the order they ran the shows in, back to back.
Right.
So for my number 2, let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. I love the show. Darkwing Duck himself, voiced by Jim Cummings.
Nice.
We just talked about him a little earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also does voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh wow. Did not
Does
know
a
that.
lot of voices. Jim Cummings does.
Heard that.
But yeah, this is probably where I really. I mean, I didn't know who Jim Cummings was, but this is the voice that when I think of Jim Cummings, this voice,
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. That's what I think of when I think of him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, just a regular duck with an adopted kid trying to get by in the world, who happens to be a superhero that's sort of a cheesy ripoff of Batman.
Kind of. Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't a really long running show. 1 season on the Disney afternoon, and then 2 seasons as a ABC show.
Right.
So 3 seasons. But again, it's just that is the sweet spot when I was watching cartoons.
Right.
So a lot of these were just the ones that I would watch every day when I got home from school. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
So that you're talking about that group of cartoons,
Right.
the Disney group, Chippendale and DuckTales and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed DuckTales myself as well, but I didn't end up putting it on my list because my other 2 slots that I have here, they're just, I guess for me, they're classics. And then I think too, whenever I look back on, like say, DuckTales, I'm seeing the new one as well, and
Well,
it's not been good.
I haven't seen the new one, but when I think back, I never really did like the DuckTales cartoon as a kid.
Right.
It was okay. I like the themes. That's another great thing about all these shows.
They have
in my
great theme
opinion.
songs.
Every single one of them, I could almost still sing the theme song
Yeah,
front to back.
yeah, that's awesome.
And you don't really see that a lot anymore.
No, they don't
unless
put
it's
the
like
time
the little,
into it.
the
it doesn't
little,
seem like.
the little kid shows.
Right.
Like some of the real young, like I know, I was
Like
over at your house the
yeah.
other night watching PJ Masks.
Yeah,
And they have a theme song.
They have a theme song, and
but
then
a
the
lot
other
of
one
them
is
now
like Puppy Dog Pals or something like that she's watching, and I can almost sing that one now because it's.
But I
it's
mean, you
just-
know-
it's catchy.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
When there's trouble, you call DW.
Yeah, I mean, I remember them. They
They just,
they
and
become kind of a
DuckTales,
part of you, right?
Woohoo. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
I mean, this is all right there. Just
yeah. was really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
They were great, and yeah, but those are the ones that stick in my head. Like I said, it's just the ones I watched every day as soon as I got home from school, like in my middle, like 7th, 8th, up through like middle of high school years.
Right.
And but yeah, and I don't know. The thing with DuckTales that always really bugged me was just Scrooge was so greedy.
I loved it.
It just bugged me. It always just bugged me that he was just so greedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he had a literal tower full of money and was still just trying to pick up every dollar, penny, nickel,
Yes, he
whatever.
did.
It's just like, oh,
Yes,
come
he
on,
did.
dude.
Yes, he did.
How can somebody be that hard up for cash?
Yeah. But it was a good show. It was funny.
But Darkwing Duck, I loved.
Okay. So my number 2 slot.
What is it?
I'm going to go with the Eternal Child. The Simpsons. Bart Simpson. That is
good.
my number.
It's good.
That's my number 2 slot. 28 seasons. That's where we're at right now. 28 seasons. I am 39 years old tomorrow, and this thing's been running for 28 seasons. That's most of my life that we have had The Simpsons.
And
Started when I was in 5th grade.
Okay, quick question, because I'm not a big Simpsons buff. It's okay. Is that counting the Tracy Ullman show?
No, that's
is
not
that
counting.
just The
That's
Simpsons as a
just
standalone
that's
show?
a standalone, because it ran on her show for I want to say two
seasons,
seasons.
I think.
As
like a little bit.
Yeah, as the lead in to like commercials, pretty much, or it was like a lead into a commercial break, and then you'd have your commercial break, and then they would pop back in and finish it up.
All right.
It was all of 3 minutes long, typically. I remember the one episode, or the one, I can't say episode, the little skit that they did on Tracy Ullman was when Bart was running away from Homer, and he was using his ties as like vines in a jungle, and he was swinging from tie to tie, trying to get away from Homer. And of course, Homer running and finally catches him and tries to choke the life out of him.
Why, you little?
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, but yeah, 28 seasons though. That's it. It holds records. There's nothing that has done that before.
Simpsons did it first.
The Simpsons did a lot, and then when you start looking at some of the things that they have done, like predicting future events.
Well, I mean, come on.
They saw the Trump presidency coming.
No, they didn't see it coming.
You
They
wanna
thought,
bet?
what's the funniest thing we could say right now?
And what do we have right now?
I mean, if you want to say like that, then like back in the day, Goldie Hawn predicted that Ronald Reagan would be president one day, like in the 60s.
Right.
I mean, but it
But
wasn't,
I'm just saying that
it wasn't she thought that he was going to be a great political leader one day. She just
thought
put
it
that
was-
out there because they thought the writers thought that would be
it would
funny.
be ridiculous.
Yeah.
But and the thing is though, I mean, there's a lot of things in The Simpsons that have come to pass because
Well, you know what? Okay, we're just going to start talking about that. Star Trek.
True.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just saying that it's a really, really good series.
It is. It's a good show. I'm not knocking it. It's a good. Obviously, it's good. It's been on TV for 28 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only think of one other show that's been on the air longer. One other comedy, not like a news program.
Right.
I can only think of one other show that's been on the air that long, or longer than that.
What's that?
Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
It's like 50 something years.
Oh, wow.
There was
know
a
that.
hiatus in there,
Yeah.
so that's not counting those years. But yeah, for a very long time.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So yeah. But so anyway, Bart Simpson, The Simpsons, that's my number 2 slot simply because it has been a part of my life for so long. It's still going today. It's, it has morphed and changed into so many different things. And I don't know if Bart will ever get out of the 4th grade. Ever. He did get out of the 3rd grade, though. He did graduate from 3rd grade to 4th grade. He's just perpetually now stuck in 4th grade.
Well, I think if they advance it, it kills the show.
That's true.
I mean, the part of the whole thing about it is just
it's
the kids being the kids and home.
It's timelessness.
Right. It is the situation that they're in.
Right.
And and it's a cartoon, so they can do that.
Very true. Yeah, nothing has to age.
That's right.
All
So
right.
are we ready for the number ones, the top, the favorites,
do we need
the
drum
best?
rolls or? All right, go for it, sir.
My favorite cartoon of all time, Batman the Animated Series.
I concur.
That's your number one too?
That's my number one.
I mean, it's so good. The animation is on point. Even though the animation was done by like 5 different animation studios. There's
Yeah.
a few glitches here and there that if you really watch for them, you can see them. But
Overall,
the voice acting is phenomenal. The
Out of
art
this
style,
world.
the art style that they went with
Yeah.
the black paper to really bring the tone of everything down and make it dark. This is in the era when the movies were going super campy with like Val Kilmer and George Clooney and all that.
Right.
This animated series comes out and the animated children's show is the dark, broody, Batman, Kevin Conroy, just the voice of Batman for 20 some odd years now.
Right.
He finally retired, and I'm not knocking the guy that's doing it now. He's decent, but he's not Kevin Conroy.
right?
I mean, come on,
right,
yeah.
right.
The introduction of one of today's favorite characters ever was from the cartoon, not the comic books. Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel was introduced in the animated series
and has
play
made
a
her
romantic-
way into the Batman.
and is one of the favorite characters of the franchise now.
Yeah,
And she was introduced to be the love interest of Mr. J,
yeah.
who is
the
voiced by none other than Mark Hamill.
Hamill. I mean, we're talking the Mark Hamill.
Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill voices the Joker and does it perfectly.
He does. It is his voicing. Okay, his voice acting for the Joker is on the verge of insane,
Right?
on the verge of, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Desperation, maybe. It's like everything is so extreme for him. And it doesn't matter if he's calling someone on the phone or if he's getting ready to bash somebody in the head. He's so intense.
And anything he does because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, yeah. He
That's
really
what's-
is the killing joke Joker.
Right. He is what the Joker should be. And it destroyed his voice.
It did. It did.
And he's quote unquote retiring from the character again.
Yeah. I like that he does come back, though, and voice the character from time to time because really he did it so well. So,
He does it flawlessly,
yeah.
in my opinion.
It ran for 85 episodes.
Right?
2 seasons, but if you go by air date, it's more like 4. So, again, 85 episodes was too short a run for this series because it was an amazing series. There's nothing more than I can say that other than this is what I judge other cartoons based on this one because if they can hold up to the Batman standard, then
But and that's the thing with the show. The show didn't talk down to kids.
no, it didn't.
It never talked down to its audience.
It
and
literally
it never
ran.
went for the fart joke.
No,
or
it ran like the comic book. It really did. It was basic. It was the humor and comedy in it was highbrow. Typically, there was some
most part.
slapstick stuff in there that they would throw in, but for the most part, it was a higher thought process in the villains. It was a higher thought process in the plots. It was just overall, it was done so well.
Yeah. Once the first season got underway, the first part of the first season,
First few episodes,
the episodes are
non-linear.
aired
Yeah.
out of order that they were made.
Yeah, non-linear.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird, but
Right.
yeah, once they got past that, it was pretty good. One of my favorite episodes of the show, Almost Got Him.
Oh,
It has to be like when I think about this show, that's one of the episodes that just pops right into my head. You know what I'm talking about?
you'll have to refresh my
So
memory.
all the core villains are sitting around a table, like a card table. Oh, and they're telling their stories about the time that they almost killed
remember that
Batman.
episode. Yes.
And they get over to Killer Croc, and he's like, I hit him with a rock.
Yeah.
And they're all like, really?
That's what you got?
That's your almost got him moment?
It was a really
big rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it turns out the whole time that Killer Croc was Batman in disguise.
Let me tell you, it was just an amazing, amazing show. It really was.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't they make them like that anymore, you know?
They do. There's still good cartoons out there. Rick and Morty's out now.
Yeah.
It's a great show. There's some other stuff. As a matter of fact, when I put the question up on the Facebook page, right?
Right.
I said, hey, everybody, what's your favorite cartoons? That was the words I used.
Not what was your favorite cartoon as a child.
What
is your favorite cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it open.
What are some of your favorite cartoons? Oh, I did say when you were growing up.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay. So maybe that's why. My phrasing of the question led down a road that it was my what's the word for when a word has is it connotation?
Right.
When a word has a meaning that's kind of implied.
Okay.
So the connotation of what I said kind of led everybody down a path more than I had intended it to. So we got a lot of responses from it though.
We did.
X-Men, right up there, you're number 2.
Yep. Dungeons and Dragons. I saw that one on there a couple of times.
Animated series, yeah.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was another pretty good one. He-Man.
Yeah.
It was good for the day, and the toys were awesome. The action figures.
Yeah, but it doesn't hold it doesn't withstand the test
good.
of time. No, it doesn't.
Thundar the Barbarian, going some old cartoons there. Wow.
Yeah.
Real Ghostbusters, Wacky Races, some old Hanna-Barbera stuff there. Woo.
Right. Johnny Quest.
Oh, Johnny Quest. Sim Salabim.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and there was these were really good.
The Smurfs, She-Ra.
Yeah. We had a lot of responses, and
Looney Tunes.
all of the.
I never even considered that.
See, I did. I looked at it and I thought, whenever I was researching, some of this, because you think back on these, and like I have my go-tos by instance, but then there were some that we were sitting around the table the other night talking about, some of the ones from way back when we were like young,
right.
like little kids, and I had to like look through on the phone and look at some of this stuff, and Looney Tunes is always one of those that's listed way up there. I mean, I don't want to say it at the top, but it's typically in a top 10 slot.
It is, and I guess it should be, but I just didn't consider it.
Well, I think it's one of those too that I don't want to say we.
It's so in the culture of America,
right?
I mean, I didn't even really consider it.
Right.
It's like
it's part of the fabric that makes us who we are, because it's been around for so long, and they've done so many things and they have like Looney Tunes have their entire universe of characters. So that's one, and I thought, should I put that on my list? But then I think, no, I don't want to put that on there, because when I think back and I look at something that is linear or something that has, episode after episode after episode rather than just skit after skit, that was one thing I was looking at was what was a 30-minute block? What was a
30-minute block of Looney Tunes is 5 different skits.
Yeah, 5 or 6 different things. So I wasn't able to put that on the list, even though I thoroughly enjoy those. And even to this day, that's one of the things Ashley is doing. She's like, I'm going to make sure that Penelope gets to see some Looney Tunes.
And that's how I got introduced to most of the classical music I've ever heard.
Absolutely. I mean, you see Elmer Fudd running around after Bugs Bunny.
Killed a rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. With a bullet on his head, right?
Yeah, the bullhorns Viking thing. Yeah.
I mean, they were so good. And they touched on some very controversial topics too in some of theirs, to the point that there are certain ones. Yeah, there are certain ones now that are banned. Like you can't find them unless you like search them out on the internet. So, especially some of the stuff where they do like some very racial slur type things.
Looney Tunes didn't get into that a lot. I mean, a little bit.
Betty Boop was more, the racial thing. But then again, you got to think of the time that cartoon was made. But still, like there are Looney Tune like episodes or I guess skits that they don't show them now. So
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
But
Anyway.
my wording kind of led the Facebook discussion down a way I hadn't anticipated, and it got me to thinking, what are like everybody's mentioning old cartoons,
Right.
and nobody mentions the cartoons of today, and then I got to thinking, well, why not cartoons? So let's say animation,
Just straight up
animated series,
animated series.
and well, maybe not necessarily a series, but just
Animation.
something
that's
animated.
Okay, yeah.
Not necessarily just a cartoon, because
Okay.
I think that word puts a connotation in it that I hadn't intended.
Well,
to be
when you
there
say cartoon, a lot of times too, you instantly think, oh, kids.
for kids,
Yeah.
yeah, and I hadn't really intended that, but I can see where it went that way.
Right.
I'm just saying I realized then, I'll
Right.
later realize. So I know we talked about this, so I wanted to do just my top 5 animation,
Okay.
and most of mine are series of one
Okay.
form or another. But anyway, so I'm going to kick it out. My number 5 top animated anything.
Okay.
And these are going to be a little more flavored from adulthood.
Right.
So still number 5, Batman the Animated Series. I
Okay.
think it's my top 5. It's my favorite cartoon for sure. I think it's one of like my top 5 animated series.
Okay. All right. My top 5. When I start at the bottom, King of the Hill. I love King of the Hill.
It's a good show.
Good
Mike
show.
Judge again.
Mike Judge. The characters are iconic.
Yeah.
Here in town, we have over on there's a business in town that has a big cutout of this character that looks like Hank Hill, but there's a goatee, and it says beside it, "We sell propane and propane accessories." I mean,
Hank Hill's evil brother.
it's his. Yeah, it is. It's his Kentucky cousin. So, but I mean, those characters are iconic.
No, this
They're
here's
awesome.
Frank Hill.
Frank. Oh, that's Frank Hill, not Hank Hill. Oh, I love it. Oh, if I had a snare and a hi hat. So anyway, yeah. So that would be the bottom of mine as far as a series go, or just an animated
And
show.
it was an animated series geared towards adults.
It was. I mean,
Even the time slot it aired was in the evening. It was prime time. It was a prime time show.
it was. It was. I mean, you had adults standing around drinking beer in the alleyway. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, what's your number 4 slot?
My number 4 slot is going to go to the Venture Brothers.
Nice.
It's I think it's Cartoon Network. It's just a good little show. It's like a spoof of 60s spy culture films, like James Bond type stuff.
Right.
But it pokes fun of all of it.
Tongue in cheek type stuff. Huh?
Yeah, and it's got the man. It's got Brock Sampson. It's got, it's a lot of these shows I like because of the voice actors, and
Right.
and Patrick Warburton is Patrick Warburton. He's not a voice actor. He does one voice.
His voice.
His voice. Whatever he's in, he played the Tick in the first live action Tick show.
Right.
He's Brock Sampson. He plays Gronk in The Emperor's New Groove. Countless other voice roles. But if you hear, you will know he does
He's doing the commercials now, isn't he?
he does some commercials. He does the guy that introduces all the Lemony Snicket episodes on the new Netflix series.
There's a commercial that's out right now that he's doing for Enterprise or one of the rent-a-car things where he does his own appendectomy because he likes to be in control. Yeah, I mean he's awesome. He is an amazing dude. But you're right, he does one voice because it's his voice.
Yeah, but the show is great. It's definitely geared for adults. The guys, creator guys, I don't even know if this is their real names. Doc Hammer and Jackson Public. I don't even know if that's their real names. The thing that drags me down about the show is the way the seasons run. Like they went from 2013 to 2016
Yeah.
in between the middle of a season.
Oh wow, that's quite a lull.
So yeah, and like from 2004 to 2006 was between season 1 and 2. And so it's just like that kind of brings it down on my list because it's just not consistently airing. It's a
Right.
great show, and it cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a link I'll send you later with two of the henchmen from the Monarch, one of the main villain,
Yeah.
his arch nemesis. Two of his henchmen do like this little, they do their own little soundtrack as they're gearing up, and then as they come together, because like they're in separate locations, and then as they come together, the song merges, and then they're doing. It's just great. I'll show you later. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
it's great.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, that's my number 4 animated series.
All right, my number 4 slot goes to Archer. Yeah, I love Archer, but I think
Another great voice, H. John
dude,
Benjamin.
H. John Benjamin has got one of the most epic voices. He
Same
is,
as Patrick Warburton, though. He doesn't really do voices.
no, it's his voice.
I mean,
it's
Bob's
just the way it
Burgers,
is.
Archer,
Yeah,
Coach McGurk from Home Movies.
he was the can in Wet Hot American Summer. So I mean, it's just one of those things where you hear his voice, you know this is him. And I love the guy. He doesn't look anything like what his voice sounds like,
Not even a little bit.
but he's awesome.
And I'm gonna. It's my number 3.
That's your number 3.
Archer's my number 3.
Okay,
so
so-
holy shit, snacks!
Yeah, Pam. Dude.
And I'm watching the newest season on Netflix.
Oh, is
right
it good?
now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's this thing where for whatever reason Carol will just haul off and slap the shit out of Pam, and Pam will just. I mean, Pam's like a bum fight champion, right?
Yeah, dude, she can
Pam's
throw
just-
some shit down.
So Carol just like whap, and Pam's just like thunk, and just like fucking clocks her every time.
Like a donkey punch straight to the forehead.
like
huh?
right in the face. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is great. This is so much better than Pam shoveling down crack last season.
I'm just gonna tell you, those characters that they have developed in this show are just out of this world. They're so over the
it's
top.
great. Yeah.
Like I got to see Aisha Tyler 3-4 years ago, something like that.
She is a huge bitch.
She's huge, dude. Like I kid you not, when we went to see her up at Comedy Off Broadway, like she's like 7'8", and like
She got some big old hands.
she's and oh my god, but she is so funny. Flattest ass you've ever seen. Like she can stand up against a wall and her entire back, the back of her legs and everything touches because she's got nothing's gonna push her away from it. And she'll tell you that. She's like, I'm that black girl that ain't got no ass. But I'm just gonna tell you, she is so funny. And I love Lana Kane. That character is so good. Yeah.
Great.
So
The whole cast is phenomenal. I mean,
that is your number 3 then.
that's
huh?
my number 3. Yeah,
All
you just
right.
stole my number 3 from
I
me.
stole your thunder. I'm sorry.
Stole it. So I'm watching season 7 right now because that's the newest one on Netflix.
Okay.
They've already got 8 and 9.
Yeah. But
I can't wait.
Yeah, but they're not on not
on Netflix yet,
so-
and yeah, so I haven't seen them on DVD or anything because I usually buy them as soon as they come out on Blu-ray too. And
Right.
I haven't seen them.
So I'm sorry I didn't mean to
For
steal your
sale, yeah.
thunder, but do you want me to go ahead and give you my number 3 then, since my 4 and your 3 was the same thing?
Yeah, why not? Go ahead.
Okay, my number 3 is Peanuts, the Charlie Brown series, classics. They are just they're iconic, I should say, and those characters that they developed were just, I mean, they're just they're amazing, and they can. I mean, the kids, they relate to those characters so much. I use them in my classroom. Like they did series where they did like history and things like that, and then they're just fun to watch. Yeah, that poor kid that can't kick the football, flying through the air and thump.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown, good old Chuck.
Yeah,
The good characters though.
I was always more of a Peppermint Patty fan.
Were you?
Right? That's
Yeah.
the
Peppermint
that's the one
Patty-
that calls it Sir.
Yeah, no.
She calls the other one Sir.
Marcy. Yeah, Marcy is the one that calls Peppermint.
Oh, okay,
Patty, sir.
Marcy.
Yeah.
Marcy's the one I like. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah. I get them confused. But
Yeah.
I never really watch. I've seen The Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know it was a show.
Yeah, they had all kinds of, like, they did a series show. They did all of like the specials, the Great Pumpkin. There's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Valentine's, the Charlie Brown Christmas. You remember, you've seen the Christmas with the little tree that just,
No, just the Great Pumpkin.
oh, dude, I've got a lot of this stuff at home. You're going to get a whole basket full of stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, and then like the ones that I use in my classroom it's called This Is America, Charlie Brown, and there's like 7 or 8 different episodes that talk about everything from jazz, like because they, of course they use jazz throughout the entire series.
I wouldn't really call that jazz.
It is jazz, dude. It is straight up jazz. It is. The guy that
It's the kind of jazz I can listen to, which I don't really think counts as jazz. I mean,
what is the guy's name? I'm trying to think of his name right off the top of my head. It's like anyway. So he wrote Linus and Lucy. That's the name of the little.
That's Linus and Lucy.
It's called Linus and Lucy. And
Vince Guaraldi?
Vince Guaraldi, that's his name. I was like Vince something, but yes, Vince Guaraldi. And like I say, he is a jazz musician. So they introduce kids to that type of music.
Fair enough.
And then, like I say, it's just they touch on so many different things, and they do it in a very, very wholesome way. So it's one of those that I go back to, and I think, and this is what cartoons should be. So
fair enough. So we're gonna go to my number two. My number two. So you took The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. I'll take the guy's other big work, Futurama.
Not one that I really watched.
Mac Groening. I don't even know how you say his last name, but yeah. Futurama it's just phenomenal, man. If an animated show can make you cry, that's good. Jurassic Park, anybody out there that's seen it, when I say Jurassic Park, you just started weeping. I know you did.
Really? I've not seen it.
Oh, it's so sad.
Huh.
Poor Seymour.
Well, like I said, it's just not something that I've watched.
Another phenomenal cast of voice actors. Billy West.
Doesn't it? The girl, the
Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal. I was going to say that's
yeah. John DiMaggio. He does Bender. He's a big voice actor, John DiMaggio. He does a lot of stuff. He played the main character from. Holy moly! I'm just blanking on it now. The video game where you got a chainsaw gun. I can't think of the name of it, but Gears of War. He plays the main character from it. So, but yeah,
that's awesome. Like I say, Futurama is just not. It's not that I don't watch it or I wouldn't watch it. It's just not something that I've ever really. If it came on, I might watch an episode here and there, but I didn't get hooked on it. So,
right, it's phenomenal. The first 7 seasons, I think, were in the original run, and then they came back and did 3 more from fan pressure.
Right.
But the last seasons that they did, the newer seasons, they were okay.
Right.
But I think the first 5 or whatever it was, the first run is just it's phenomenal. It is. It's a great show through and through. Kids can watch it. There's stuff in there for adults. I mean, come on, Robot Santa Claus.
Right.
Played by John Goodman.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I got to throw it up there, but anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what's your number 2?
My number 2 is South Park. Yep. Matt Parker, Trey Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpsons did it first.
The Simpsons did it first. And even the episode where the South Park guys go over and they meet Bart Simpson, and they both team up to go after Family Guy, the writers of Family Guy. It's one of those that no holds are barred. It's whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, and however they want to do it, and they push the boundaries so much with animation. And
Well, I mean, not with animation.
no, I'm saying they're using animation as the medium
I
to
know,
push the
I know what
boundaries.
you meant.
Yeah.
I know what you meant. I just got to put the
Yeah.
word on.
So, I mean, it's just,
It's a great show.
it is.
I love that they can get away with some of the stuff they can get away with,
Right.
and the social commentary that they can get away with,
Absolutely.
and the stuff they say is relevant, I think.
It is. A lot of it is very relevant.
I mean, some of it's just silly and stupid, but a lot of what they put on there is very relevant. And I think if you're one of the people that gets offended by what they're doing, then maybe you need to be looking at what you're doing.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
'Cause-
There's a lot of things that they touch base on there that they're drawing your attention to the issues.
Yeah. Yeah. They use hyperbole,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, they blow it out of proportion, but I think.
But there's a core of truth that you can't get away from.
Right. Yeah. It all starts with that
Yeah.
nugget of truth.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
agree. It's a great show and a long running show there, too.
it is. That's another one of those that started whenever I was in college,
Yeah.
freshman college, 97, with their pilot episode. The one with where Jesus, Jesus and Santa Claus. The pilot was where Jesus fought Santa Claus, and yeah,
I thought the pilot was a Mr. Hanky.
it's no, look it up. It's all of 5 minutes long. It's just a short. And
Oh,
dude,
I never saw that one. Okay.
Yeah,
The first episode is what I'm thinking of then, I
Yeah.
guess.
all right. So
Right on.
number
But
one,
my number
back to number
one
ones again.
On is I'll get some flack over this, I'm sure. It's not the greatest one out there, but this is the anime that brought me to anime.
Okay.
And led me to discover all that. And I know I didn't put any anime in here before now, and I probably should have, but these are just the ones that stood out to me and meant the most to me. But Trigun
Oh yeah.
is the one that brought me to anime, kind of introduced me to anime.
I have watched
And-
most of the series. There are 26 episodes. Is that right?
Probably something like that.
And
most of them
I think I'm on like 16 or 17. And then the thing is right in the middle of me watching this series, they took it off of Netflix. So
I've got the DVDs.
I was like, so I'd love to finish it. It was really good.
I just like it. It's, Vash the Stampede.
Mm-hmm. He's just
one of
a
the most
good
powerful
character.
beings in the world. He blew a hole in the moon
In the
for
moon.
crying out loud.
Exactly.
But he's such a good guy, and he never wants to fight.
No.
But everybody's trying to kill him,
it's
and he
'cause
gets
he's
out
worth-
of almost every situation.
He's got a bounty on his head of how many?
$60 billion double
60
dollars.
billion double dollars. I knew it was something double dollars. So.
Yeah. But he's got he gets out of almost, like, there's paid assassins coming after him, and he gets out of almost every single situation through nonviolence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's always trying to look for the peaceful way to resolve the situation.
Yep.
And I don't know, it's funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I love the soundtrack in it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the ones I have are the dub versions, not the sub versions. So I've got the English voice actors on it.
Right.
I mean, that's a pro or con depending on how snooty you want to be about your anime.
True enough.
Sometimes I just don't feel like reading, so I'll do the American.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
But it's my favorite probably, and I can watch it 100 times, and
Right.
I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's others, of course. Cowboy Bebop's great.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other, really great anime. but
There's a couple of anime series that I just really, really, really enjoyed. And I'll talk about those here in a couple minutes.
reveal your number one.
My
sir. What's
number
your
one
best anime?
series, animation is it's Family Guy. Just because
The show that almost wasn't.
the show exactly
Got canceled after what, 3 seasons?
Was it 3 or 2? It's a very short run there for a while.
Yeah.
Fox drops it, and then they're like,
The DVD sales were through the roof.
dude,
The fan community was
they were chomping at the bit and protesting in the streets, bring it back. And, Seth MacFarlane basically was able to sit back and
built
go,
his entire career.
yeah. And I mean, he basically was able to sit back and go, see what I've done? What are you going to do about it now? And I mean, they basically once he came back with a fury and like just it's awesome. Good show, funny show. They're able to throw in some crazy stuff. And again, they're able to touch base on things kind of like South Park does.
I like Family Guy, but the thing that gets me about Family Guy is those weird tangents that they shoot off on.
I love some of them, like
some of them, yeah,
like
but some
the
of them
chicken,
are just,
like whenever he fights
like
the
when
chickens,
like when he's talking and he's like, it's like that time I was Callista Flockhart's breast warmer or whatever, and you're like, what?
It's so random. That's the thing I like about it. Yeah. The time that he was the Uma Thurman's eye wrangler, and then it cuts to the where he has to bring her eyes. But
yeah,
it's
exactly.
so random.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's my problem with it.
That's what I like about it. If it didn't do
that kind of stuff,
yeah,
it would be okay.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff really bugs me about it. It's a good show. I'm not saying it's a bad show. It's a good show. I like Family Guy. I've got the first 3 or 4 seasons on box set on DVD.
Right,
but those things just irk me.
Those irk you. Okay. And then my favorite of that series is when they've done the Star Wars episodes. Dude, those things are so good. So good. And they're just so fun to watch. So
I think one of my favorite ones though is like after the end of the episode, Chris comes out and he's like, Robot Chicken. Because Seth Green does Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a really good show. I mean, you've got good voice actors on there. Seth MacFarlane, of course, doing a lot of the voices. You got Adam West.
Well,
God rest his soul. Yeah, God rest his soul. You have Seth Green. You have what's the girl's name?
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, Mila Kunis doing. Yeah, and dude, and they always have guests that are coming in to do
right. And usually playing themselves.
Yeah, they typically are, and they get to kind of just be stupid and do stupid things because they're make fun of themselves even. It's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's fun.
Yeah.
All
right, so that's my top.
Yeah,
5.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my top 5 series. All right, so now you were talking about anime a minute ago. So there are those people that traditionally say we have the anime series, and that is the way to go. And then there's like the anime standalone movies, and some people say, well, that is the way to go. And I mean, I can see both sides of that, but I don't know. There's some that are just like go-to, and I'm not one of those that necessarily like the go-to movie. So like most people are introduced to anime through, especially if it's a movie, through the anime movie that's here in the States, and that is Akira.
All right.
Most people, that's their first taste of anime.
Fair enough. It was one of the first anime that I watched.
Yeah,
movies.
And it's good, but it's just strange.
So bizarre. Yeah,
so weird.
If you want a good anime movie,
yeah,
Ghost in the Shell is pretty good.
I've seen Ghost in the Shell. It's good. My go-to anime film movie is Ninja Scroll, and
I've never seen it.
It's very, 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 very good.
Because there's like 4 different versions.
I
know, but I'm just saying, like, I never know which. Like, you see it, and I don't know, is that the right one, the wrong one, the cheesy one? Like,
yeah, I've got it at the house. If you would like to watch it sometime,
I would like to watch it if it's the one that you're supposed to watch.
Yeah, it's really, really good. The animation is good. The story is good. It's just it's my go-to. Now, my introduction to anime was this movie called, whenever I watched it, was called Warriors of the Wind. It has a different name than Warriors of the Wind. I cannot remember what the name of it is right off the top of my head now, but it's like, it has like a character's name, and it's like Of the Valley of the Wind. And it was really good. Very kind of strange, but it was visually it was striking.
Right on.
And then of course anything that, like, who is it, the guy that does Howl's Moving Castle?
All right, hold on. If we're going to talk about movies,
well, I just touching on 2 or 3.
Right, but if you're going to talk about your movie was
Ninja Scroll.
Then my go-to movie is a Studio Ghibli, whatever you want to pronounce that word. Hayao Miyazaki is the name you were looking for.
Okay.
Spirited Away.
I love that film. It's awesome.
And if you want to just bawl your eyes out, Grave of the Fireflies.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, if you just want to absolutely sit and cry like a little kid for, 30 minutes, go watch Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, wow.
If you just want a great, and I would dare even say just a great film, Spirited Away.
Yeah. Spirited Away is really, really good. And, but his films in general are really good. I loved Howl's Moving Castle. That one was my favorite.
Howl's Moving Castle is good.
Of the ones that I've seen that he did. So
Spirited Away is my favorite though.
Is it?
Yeah. But he's got so many.
He does.
Princess Mononoke, Porco Rosso.
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah, his stuff is just so good. His art form, the way that he does things is just so strikingly beautiful.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
That's another big one everybody likes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, and then my series, my favorite series, I've got two that are right at the top.
Hit them.
There's one called Sekiri, and it was on Netflix a few years ago. Just ran for one season. It was just kind of like a one-off. I think there were 11 episodes. Really, really just fun to watch. It was one of those deals where I don't know. The main character is this kid. He's socially awkward, and this they call him. It's an ashikabi is what they call this girl. She basically falls out of the sky, and she kind of like she kisses this dude, and from that point forward, he can like channel the powers that the ashikabi have, and he fights everything, and it's a fun watch. And then the other one was FLCL Fulikuli. Yeah.
Fulikuli.
I love that one. It's just really good. I
hate Fulikuli.
I enjoyed it very much.
Can't stand it. It's good. People love it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
It's too nonsensical for me. I can't stand it.
So what are you?
That's all part of it, but
your series, and I know you've
Trigun. Trigun probably is, but I mean, there's so many good ones. Trigun, Cowboy Bebop,
right?
Probably the two classical, in my opinion, like great film. There's another one out there called Steins Gate.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal. Those are like your just all time classic great.
What do you
series.
think about Samurai Champloo?
Samurai Champloo is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same guy that did Cowboy Bebop,
right? I watched most of it as well.
I've got the box set over there. Okay. It's all right. More recent though, if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. One Punch Man is phenomenal. It's great. It's another good one is Konosuba.
Yeah, I think I've got one sitting on my Netflix account right now called Death Note that I've heard a lot of good things about. I'm going to give it a try.
The movie or the movie that they just made or the series?
It's the series.
Okay, the movie that they just made. If you're wanting to watch Death Note, don't watch it. If you want to watch something making fun of Death Note,
watch it.
Watch the movie.
Okay.
The movie is not. It's not for serious fans of Death Note.
Okay.
It's more a parody of Death Note.
Ah.
Okay. But yeah, the series is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't seen it, but it's well reviewed.
It is.
Everybody seems to like it pretty much. But yeah.
So, I guess on that note, here in a couple of weeks, we're going to try to get together and do another one of these. We'll throw another question or something like that up on our Facebook page.
We love all the feedback. We love it getting you guys involved. Hopefully we can do a better job of it. I'm still trying to figure out this whole social media thing.
But if you do want to find us, we're at facebook.com//2 Minds Podcast.
Yeah. Or you can hit us up on Twitter at 2 Minds Podcast, or you can shoot us an email, 2mindspodcast@gmail.com.
Absolutely right.
Or you can head on over to our podcast hosting page, 2minds.podbean.com. All of our episodes are posted there. You can stream them from the website, download them to your device, whatever you want to do.
Yep. Yeah, give us a listen. We love to hear feedback from you guys as well. So anything that you'd like to say, throw it up on either the Facebook page, shoot us a message, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
And on that note, dude, my cup's been empty for a while.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Let's go hit a refill.
All right, dude. Have a good night.